Guys, welcome back. So today's video I'm actually going to do my favourite beauty finds of 2020. Now the things that I found might not have actually been released in 2020, they might not be new at all, it's just things that I've discovered that I absolutely love. So I've broken it down into 3 different sections. So I've got body care, makeup and skincare. So let's just get into it. I'll start off with body care first and then we'll work our way through it. So first in body care is this Bondi Sands self tanning foam. So I never really self tan. I'm really pale, I'm really fair skinned, and I've never really self tan before. I've never had a spray tan because it absolutely petrifies me that I will come out looking like a fucking idiot. So during lockdown, obviously I got a really good tan, and I really started to miss it when it started to fade when I went back to work. So I picked this up to try. It's in the light to medium shade. You leave it on for an hour, I think. Pump foam applicator, firmly apply Bondi. So it comes out as a foam and it is dark, so you've got a, what's the word? You've got somewhere to follow. You've got like a guideline to follow, sorry. So you've got a guideline, sweep it up. I've just done it on my legs. I haven't done it anywhere else, but you sweep it all on, rub it in, use the excess on your knees rather than putting extra on so you don't get that build up, and then you leave it for an hour. You can leave it longer and then rinse off. So I left it for 2 hours, only because I forgot though. I was just going to leave it for an hour because I was a little bit nervous, but 2 hours and it did give me the perfect tan. I've got some photos on my blog actually. If you type this in the search bar on my blog, you'll be able to see before and after, but it left a really nice golden glow. So I really like this, especially for pale skin. Next is, it's actually from Avon. So it's a Footworks clay mask and it's in lavender scent. So it's for dry, rough skin, and I've been using this on my feet and it feels so good. It smells amazing as well. Not too lavendery, it smells quite soapy actually. But yeah, I put this on for about 15-20 minutes on all over my feet and just a little bit up my ankles. And then you just rinse it off once it dries and goes hard. And it does leave your skin feeling soft, especially if you hate pumice stones or trying to scrub your feet. You don't even need to scrub it, this just softens your feet up. So really liking this. Next, kind of a duo I suppose, but you don't have to buy them both. Firstly, is Sanctuary Spa. So I've been using their Relaxing Night Body Butter. This is actually Midnight Flower scent. So what I love about this, I love lavender, but what I love is if you don't like the scent of lavender, but you're looking for something to help you drift off at night or something to relax you, this is perfect. So give this a try, because like I said, it doesn't smell of lavender. It's got a really floral scent. It's quite perfumey, but it is soothing. And then alongside that, in the same line, I got the Dream Easy Pillow Mist. And again, this lasts forever actually. I've been spraying this on my pillow and it's hardly moved. It's not lavender scented, but it is just relaxing. So maybe try this if you don't like lavender, but you want something to calm you down. These two are amazing. And then another mist that I've been loving. This is Avon again. So this one is a pillow mist again, or you can just spray it around your room. It's French lavender and chamomile. So this is a lavender scent and I absolutely love this one as well. This one's really nice. I do mix and match both of them. Don't really care which one I use, but I do love lavender and this one smells really good. So give that one a try. Next for the body is And Other Stories. So I'm not sure if you've heard of this brand before. They sell on ASOS, but it's actually a body jelly. I reviewed this back in June because I think I bought this at the beginning of lockdown when I got into the habit of moisturising my body every day. So this is fresh cotton and liquid musks at night, swimming in the glittering orchid waters of Positano. So this one smells, it's not jelly by the way, it is a cream. Oh my god, it just smells so fresh. It's really nice. It's not too strong. It does linger though for a couple of hours, so it's nice before a night out as well. I think it's just a nice light scent. It'd be nice to bring on holiday. It is a holiday evening smell, so give that one a go, and it soaks in. So if you don't like like a sticky or slimy feeling after body moisturising, this soaks in, so give it a go. And then lastly in body is Soap and Glory Summer Scrubbing Cool of Fruity Scent. If you've smelt this, it's amazing. It's super fruity. It's like an orange jelly texture, and it's got, oh, I've made a right mess now, haven't I? It's got beads in it as well. So it's an exfoliator. I actually used this before I used my fake tan, and it really does smooth your skin out. It's got vitamin E in as well, so it moisturizes at the same time. It's actually coconut shell. I didn't realize that. So the beads in it are coconut shell, so they're environmentally friendly as well. I got this one at Boots, but it's really good. Yes, if you're looking for a good exfoliator that smells really summery, this one has been one of my favorites. Okay, I'll move on to skincare now. I've actually not got much in my skincare pile, considering I'm obsessed with skincare, but I feel like I have stuck to a routine, so I haven't got anything really new to show you that I've discovered in 2020, because I have been trying to stick to the same things. So the first thing I've discovered this year, I used to use SPF on and off, but I never really stuck to it, especially because I wear makeup every day. I always thought, oh, I don't want that under my makeup, it's just going to break me out, it's going to feel horrible. But this one, I've been using Illumia products for well over 12 months now, but at the start of lockdown I was like, right, I'm going to get an Illumia SPF as well, and I'm going to use this every day because I didn't really wear makeup during lockdown. So I bought this one. This is the Clear Shield. They do a couple of them, but this one's Clear Shield. It's oil free, and it is aimed at the oily and combination types. So it's an 42 SPF 42, and it's got titanium dioxide and zinc oxide in. Just put it on your face and it does soak in really, really well. And I have been using it under my makeup as my moisturizer instead of a moisturizer, and this hasn't broke me out. It actually smooths all my pores as well, and it does calm redness. So this is a really good SPF. So if you're trying to make excuses for not wearing SPF every day, because you should be wearing SPF every day, try this. It's really good, and it hasn't broken me out at all, like I said. Really good. Another Illumia product I bought this year. So I get a chemical peel maybe once every 6 to 8 weeks normally, but obviously during lockdown I couldn't have any treatments, so I normally get the Glow Peel by Illumia in my local salon, and it has really cleared my skin up and balanced my skin out. So when we went into lockdown I did have a little bit of a panic, and I thought I'm just going to go back to square one, and I'm fuming because I spent a lot of money like trying to balance my skin out. And then Alex, my facial lady, messaged me and said that they do actually do an enzymatic peel. So this is an at-home peel that you can use. Obviously it's not as strong as the ones that they use in the salon, but this one is a fruit enzyme exfoliator, sloughs off dead skin, resulting in improved texture, a fresher appearance and a healthier glow. Contains lactic acid and naturally derived brightness. Enzymatic peel exfoliates skin effectively and is gentle enough for most skin types. So this one, you actually put a thin layer all over your skin on your face, leave it for 3 to 5 minutes. So this does actually tingle and it can burn a little bit, and it does leave your skin looking a little red afterwards. I leave it on for the full 5 minutes because I want a full peel. I love it. So I have this on for 5 minutes. I use it once a week. If I forget, maybe once a fortnight, but normally once a week I've been using this since lockdown, and it refines your pores, it makes your skin feel soft. It's a chemical exfoliator rather than a physical, so that means you haven't got to actually do any work. It will actually just kill all your dead skin cells. So, oh god, I keep getting this stuck in my hair. So it'll come through quicker and you'll get smoother looking skin. I freaking love this. It's amazing. It's been a lifesaver. If you live local, message Salt. They're about to be Mermaid 13, but if you give Salt a message, you can do like an online consultation and you can just buy them off them. Another thing I've been loving that I found this year is Fresh Beauty. So I've used a couple of their items before in the past, like miniature sizes. When I've gone to America, I've picked up like little samples. But I bought this at the beginning of lockdown again because I was trying to get in a habit of using an eye cream every day. And this is the Lotus Youth Preserve Eye Cream. So I've been using this every evening. I recently reviewed this, so I won't bore you too much, but basically the first 2 weeks I was like fucking fuming. I've spent £40 on this and it's not done anything to my eyes. I stopped using it and immediately you could see like the lines under my eyes become more pronounced. My under eyes felt dry. So this has been hydrating, but it also smooths out the lines. So I've been able to wear concealer without it creasing. It's just really, what's the opposite to aged? My under eyes looked aged and this made them look brighter, younger. And then my lines aren't really that obvious anymore either. Well, it's not as obvious as they were anyway. So I've been obsessed with this and I will definitely rebuy this. Another eye product that I bought was the caffeine solution by The Ordinary. So this one is good for wrinkles and puffiness, but I've also got really dark circles. So I also bought the caffeine. So caffeine is good for reducing dark circles. So I use this every morning. It's a gel as well. So it's like a yellowy colour. It's got no scent to it. So I use this every morning and then I use this one every evening. But I put this on once I get out of the shower. It dries in really quickly as well. It just absorbs in. It doesn't affect my makeup or anything. And what I love about these bottles is that they put them in UV protective packaging. So it doesn't actually, the light doesn't affect the product. So if they are sun sensitive or UV sensitive, then they're not actually going to get damaged and you will get your use out of them. I've been using this every day since April, maybe I bought it, March. I can't remember. It was just before lockdown, I think. And it's just gone to here and I've been using it every day. Obviously you only need a little bit, so it's well worth the money. I think it was only £6. So that was a good find. I'm cheating a little bit here because I've only just discovered these this week, but 2020. Dots for spots. So I found these on Amazon and they're basically just little dots, stickers. Not sure if you can see that. They're little stickers. They come in a pack of 24 and you put them on top of your spot. So ultra thin and translucent, promotes faster healing, acts as a protective cover. If you like to pick your spots, this is a good barrier. The only ingredient is, I hope I'm saying this right, hydrocolloid. So that basically draws out impurities, pus, anything from the spot to dry the spot out. Put it on in the evening. You can wear them during the day because they say they're translucent. My husband did notice that I had it on my forehead and he was like, what the fuck are you doing? But yeah, if you put it on at night, you've got to leave it on for at least 6 hours, but preferably overnight while you sleep. And then the little sticker will actually go white, like it's drawing it out, and your spot does go down. My spots did go down. Not sure if you can see this one on my head, but that was really sore and it was really swollen. I put this on and the next morning it wasn't sore anymore. The white had gone. I didn't even have to squeeze it. So I love these and they were like £5.99 for 24. So absolute bargain. That is the skincare. And now a few makeup finds from 2020 as well that I found. Again, they might not have been released in 2020. I'll start with primer. So this one I found, NYX Bear With Me Primer Jelly. This is really fucking cool. If I can get into it. So it is literally a jelly. It goes back to its soft shape every time. So if you stick your finger in it, it literally feels like a jelly. So you just put a little bit on as a primer. It says up to 8 hours hydration. I have got oily combination skin, but it has made my skin feel really hydrated. I'm not extra oily because of it, and it does smooth out like your pores. It just gives a really smooth base ready for your foundation. So I've been loving this, and it's lasting forever. I feel like I'm not even getting through it. Another primer I found that I actually was really impressed with, it's the Benefit 15-Hour Stay Flawless Primer. This is the miniature version. There's a whole thing on this on my blog. I ordered this off TK Maxx because I thought I had a bargain because it was like £6, and then the miniature came. But it's cool to try anyway. It's a stick form. It did break off because like you're dragging it across your skin, but It's been really good actually. Draw it all over your skin. I just patted it a little bit. It does leave a not very sticky, but kind of a sticky base, which is good because then your foundation will stick to it. And again, this blurred out my pores as well. I had a little bit of breaking up of makeup on my chin with this, so it's a good find because everywhere else was amazing, but my chin, I'm not sure if it's just too oily, but I did suffer with that. But the rest of my face, really good. Concealers. So this has been a really good find. That I know this has been around for years and it is a staple in most beauty bloggers' makeup bags, but this is actually the colour 10 Caramel, and I've been using this one. I've got the one for under my eyes, but this one I've been using as a warming up my face. So I draw a line here, and I go around here, and then I just blend it out with a brush. I put this on top of my foundation, but it just warms my skin up because I'm so pale. Sometimes I just look dead because obviously I put a foundation on that matches my skin colour, which is pale. So this just gives me a little bit of warmth around the outside of my face, and it makes such a huge difference, and it's so blendable. It's so easy to blend. So give that a try. Another one I found was the Rimmel Lasting Matte Concealer. I actually found this too dry for under my eyes, but I found the perfect eyeshadow base. Put it on my eyelids, blend it out with a beauty blender, and my eyeshadows, they don't crease all day. And I never really use primers for my eyes, but oh shit, this one I have been using, obviously because it's a waste just for it to sit there if I'm not going to use it under my eyes, but it is the perfect eyeshadow base if you have oily lids. So it's the Rimmel Lasting Matte Soft Matte Concealer. I'm super pale, so I've got the palest shade Porcelain. Next, this is my favourite brow product I've ever tried. It came with a little brush as well, but I've left it in my beauty room. So this is the Maybelline Tattoo Brow. I got it in the shade, I find it really hard to match shades because I dye my hair Mango Twist, so it's like an orangey colour. Obviously I don't want orange eyebrows, but I don't want too dark eyebrows either. So I got this in taupe, so it's a cool tone. I find warm tones are just too much for my brows. I haven't put anything on my brows today actually. So I've got my brows tattooed, but I always like to put something over the top of them as well. So this is just a pomade. So just put a little bit in and brush it across my brows. But I love this. It keeps them in shape, and the brush that's with it is really precise as well. It's a really thin brush and it's got a spoolie on the end so you can brush through it. So I love this. Stick with eyes. Mascara. This has been my favourite mascara I find in a while. I bought this last month, I think it was, or the month before. Huda Beauty Legit Lashes. So it's got two ends, and at first I thought, is this going to be gimmicky? It was £24 as well, so I was like, it better not be. But so you got one end which is curl and length, which is like this. It reminds me of the Maybelline, you know, the Maybelline mascara that's in like a lilac tube. Can't remember the name of it now, but the brush reminds me of that. And then the other side is volume. So you curl and length, and then you put the volume on next. That's what I've got on my eyes at the moment actually, and I freaking love it. Like, it just makes them so volumized and look so long. It washes off so easily as well, which I love because I like the Benefit mascaras, but they were so hard to wash off, and I feel like I'm always pulling my eyelashes or I lose a few, but this is really easy to wash off and it looks good. You can build it or you can just use it day to day as well as just a light covering. So that's great. This one here, God, this was the beginning of it might be the end of last year, but I wanted to put it in because I freaking love it. It's Max Factor Lasting Performance Setting Spray. This is all day setting power, and this is amazing. I always spray it onto my makeup sponge and then I pat it into my skin. Only because I had one time, I bought the L'Oreal, you know the L'Oreal like milky, it like looks milky, and you spray it onto your face. I did that and my makeup started separating instantly. It's like it reacted with my makeup. So ever since then, whenever I use a setting spray, I'll spray it onto the sponge first and then I'll put it onto my skin. But this is amazing. It mattifies me all day. It doesn't really have much of a smell. I think it's fruity actually, but it's not a strong smell. But it's freaking good. So if you are looking for a setting spray, and it's affordable as well, so if you don't want to spend a fortune, this is really good. This one surprised me actually. So it's the Benefit Cookie Highlight. Oh, sorry. A swirl of golden pearl. Oh, let me just show you rather than reading it out. That's the colour of it. And I'm not really a fan of their box of powders normally. I don't think they're as pigmented as they could be. Sorry, Benefit. But this highlight is lush, especially for pale skin as well. It's really good. It's been really nice. And it's nice for the inner corners of the eyes as well. Let's see if I can just swatch it. But this has been a really nice find because I normally just stick to my Mary Luminizer by the Balm. You can see that on my finger. And on my hand there. Yeah, I normally just stick to my Mary Luminizer, but I think my mum bought me this. So I gave it a go and I do actually really like it. It's a natural highlight as well. It doesn't have chunks of glitter in it. It's just nice. I've got it on actually the end of my nose at the moment and my Cupid's bow. Okay, so I've got two eyeshadow palettes next that I found. So I found this one on Instagram I found actually. It's Mellow Cosmetics. I'm not sure if you've ever heard of them. They've been around for a couple of years, but this is their Sinopia palette. I bought this just for the one shade because I freaking love it. Can you guess which one? I love the blue. So I bought this, I think it was like $20 odd, but the pigment is amazing. It's so good. They blend really well as well. And they've just got a mixture of neutrals, but they've also got like a few pops of colour as well. The champagne colour is lush, again for the inner corner of the eyes. That was really cute of me. That champagne colour there. It's lush. So yeah, really pleased with that one. And this one, I feel like everyone needs it. Too Faced Born This Way. So it's the Natural Nudes palette, complexion inspired eyeshadow palette, and it's just got everything you freaking need. Like, you don't need another palette. Look at those colours. Oh my god, I just love it. So yeah, this has been my favourite palette in a long time. I bought it this year, but this is the most favourite palette I've picked up, geez, in years. So I definitely recommend this, especially if you're like just starting out and you think, I want to get an eyeshadow palette with a bit of everything. Obviously this doesn't have bright colours, but a bit of everything to try out. Definitely get this one. And lastly, just some lip products. I think these have been around for years again, but they are Rimmel Provocalips, and I've got the shade Kiss Me You Fool, which is this one, the red shade, and Flirty Fling. Oh my god, I freaking love this colour. It's so nice. It's like the perfect like mauvey pink shade. So basically you put this side on first, and it's really liquidy, but it dries right down, and it does feel like when you first put it on, you're like, oh fuck, this feels really dry and like it's gonna flake off your skin. It's a 16-hour wear. So you put that side on first, wait for it to dry down completely, and then the other side is locking it in and shine. So it feels a bit like a Vaseline. It's like a gloss. So you put this over it and it does moisturize your lips then, so you don't feel like they're on your skin. But these last for hours on your skin, on your lips. They are amazing. Where did I go? I went somewhere to eat and I wore one of these colours. I think it was the red, and I'm always a bit dubious about wearing red when I go out to eat because I hate it when your lipstick like wears off your lips, but like when you don't reapply it, you just, oh, I hate it. But I wore this out, didn't think about it. I wore it to eat and I didn't even have to reapply it. And when I came to wash it off, this part was a bit annoying. It didn't even wash off with my oil cleanser. I had to go back in with like a micellar water on a pad to go over it again. But these last for hours. So if you want something that you don't want to reapply throughout the day, I think they do quite a few colours. It's the Provocalips and the dual ended, but I definitely recommend these. I need to get some more colours, but these have been amazing. So yeah, that's my beauty favourites and my new finds of 2020. Obviously I've still got a few more months left, but I have discovered quite a lot in the last months. Let me know what your favourites are, if there's anything in here that you agree with, or if there's anything that I haven't got that you think that I need to definitely give a go on. But yeah, let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to check out my blog as well. Thanks guys.